Okay, we are continuing the Chapter 13 final project for Monday, January 4th, 2027. We are doing number 2 of this question of this day. That is reconcile the bank checking account for savings account and credit card statements for December. We will be using the CH13 Rain Cross Business Bank Statement PDF, the CH13 Rain Cross Business Bank Savings Statement PDF, and the CH13 Visa Statement PDF. Before we start this, we will go to transactions. Under this, we have Oscar's Delis, and we also have a Patel's Gas and Mart. Those two we do not have in our vendors yet, so we'll create new vendors. So we'll click Expenses, Vendors, we'll click New Vendor, and we'll create a Patel's, and we'll click Save. And then we'll click New Vendor again, and we will create Oscar's Deli, and then we'll click Save. And then we'll have two new vendors, and then also we will be creating a automobile expense account. So we'll go to the gear icon, Chart of Accounts, and we'll click New, and we'll create a automobile expenses. Select the accounting type. It will be an expense account. And it'll be the auto account, and we'll click Save. And now we can go back to our transactions, and then for all these transactions that says match, we can click on them and match. And all we're doing is just clicking on the ones that say match for now. We'll leave the ones that say review undone. And then we'll go to our credit card Visa account and click on those matched ones. Okay, so now for this Patel's one, we will review it. And we will create a rule for this, so we can go down here, it'd say add rule, or we can go up here to rules, then create new rules, and then this box will show up when you create a new rule. We'll call this Patel's, and you can't have any special characters in the rule name. We want it on money out and all bank accounts. The text required, the Patel's. The transaction type is an expense. The select category is the automobile expenses. Test rule, it says this will apply to 4 currently reviewed transactions. So that would be 2 in our checking and 2 in our credit card Visa. Down here, if it says auto confirm, it's like this with the green on it. We want it to be gray. If it is green, and the next time we import or upload a CSV file, it will automatically confirm transactions that apply to this rule, and we won't be able to view them. And we would like to view all the transactions in case there's something that we need to look at. So I'll click Save. I'll go back to our transactions, and then we can assign a category. The category that we are assigning it is the automobile expenses, but we created a rule that will also do that. So we can also review that one. Click Confirm. Then we'll go to our checking account and do the same thing for the automobile expenses. Confirm. And confirm. And then the review for this one, the price company uncategorized expenses, we'll change it to supplies, because in the previous days, price CO was a supplies category, so click confirm. And then 10021 is the check number for Chris Christian. The check number for Eric Christian is 10022. If it was on 10022, we would just select 10021, and then we would click match. And since we matched the 10021, that leaves only one other amount for Eric Christian, and the reason why it has review it is because there's two amounts of the same one, just different check numbers, and then we can match it with 10021 being for Chris and 10022 being for Eric. Click match. This one is a review for T&M Motors. There's two amounts on this bank statement or the CSV file. Excel CSV file, one for a T&M Motors and one for a Ernie Molina. The one that we are looking at is for December 23rd, 2026 for the amount of $650. That would be check number 10030 for the T&M Motors. So we'll click match. If that was selected, we would want 10030. So click match. And then Oscar's Deli, we review. And it said in the instructions, if there was an account for meals for Oscar's Deli, so we'll select meals expense, and then we'll click confirm for that one, and then click confirm, and then we will pull up our chapter 13 PDF for the Raincross Business Bank Statement. And that one says our ending balance is $3,869.03. So we will go to Reconcile and we'll get started. The ending balance was $3,869.03. So $3,869.03. The ending date for this one be the statement date, be December 31st, 2026. So we'll type in December 31st, 2026. And we'll make sure the account is for the checking. And we'll start reconciling. And then, let's see here. This one is there. So this will show all the bill payments that we had. This one will show all the deposits we had. And this one will show all. And you want your statement ending balance and your reconciliation look like this. You want a zero difference. If you selected one of these, it would show a exclamation point of 75. You'd have to find that one and make it 0. If there was one that you took off, it would also show that. So the ones that we matched or confirmed are being reconciled. The ones that are not checked are have not come through yet on the bank statement. So then we'll click finish now, and we will be done with that one. The next one we will do is the savings. The savings one, we will open up our bank savings. The ending balance for this one is $6,000. The ending statement date is December 31st, 2026 as well. So the ending balance is 6,000. Ending date's 12/31/2026. Enter the service charge or interest earned if necessary. We do not have any interests or service charges on the savings statement. So we'll click Start Reconciling for the savings. And there is a $1,000 difference. So click those, and then it shows a 0, and that is for the transfer, the deposit that we did, and then the payment that we did to our checking account. So I'll click Finish now, click Done, and then now the next one we do is for the Visa. The Visa has a, so here, pull up our Visa statement PDF. It has a ending balance of 971.24, and the ending statement date is December 31st, 2026. So 971.24. And the ending date was also 12/31/2026. So 971.24, and the statement date is 12/31/2026. So I'll start reconciling that. And there's only 2 that haven't been accounted for yet from bank statement. So I'll click Finish now. And we'll just click Done. This is if we wanted to pay it, but we don't, so I'll click Done. And then that is all for the reconciling for the Monday, January 4th, 2027, number 2.